Did you know that over 90% of all soybeans, cotton, and corn grown in the United States are genetically modified? Yes, you heard that right. Welcome to an exploration of transgenic foods. It's a surprising fact that illustrates the massive scale and relevance of genetically engineered food in our everyday lives. These foods are everywhere, from our morning breakfast cereals to the cotton in our clothes. So, what exactly is transgenic food? Let's dive deeper. Transgenic food, also known as genetically modified food, is a product of modern science and biotechnology. But what exactly is it? Well, transgenic food refers to crops or organisms that have been altered at a genetic level. This alteration involves the insertion of genetic material from one organism into another, all with the goal of improving certain traits. For example, we might see soybeans, corn, or papaya that have been genetically engineered to be more resistant to pests, tolerant of harsh environmental conditions, or even more nutritious. The development of transgenic food has a few key benefits. Improved crop traits can lead to higher yields, contributing to global food security. Plus, crops that are resistant to pests or diseases can reduce the need for chemical pesticides or herbicides, leading to environmental benefits. On top of that, these crops can be engineered to enhance nutritional content. But how do scientists create these genetically modified organisms? Creating transgenic food involves a fascinating process of genetic engineering. It starts with gene insertion, where desired genes from one organism like bacteria or other plants are identified and inserted into the genome of the target crop. This is achieved using biotechnology tools such as gene guns or agrobacterium-mediated transformation. Once the genes have been inserted, it's time for selection and cultivation. Transgenic plants with the desired traits are chosen and cultivated through breeding programs and field trials. This ensures that the plants are healthy and that the desired traits are expressed correctly. The last stage is testing and approval. Transgenic crops undergo rigorous testing for safety, environmental impact, and efficacy. This is a crucial step to ensure that the food produced is safe for consumption and beneficial to the environment. Only after passing these stringent tests, the crop gets regulatory approval for commercialization. While the creation process is quite complex, it's also important to understand the pros and cons of transgenic food. Like any scientific advancement, transgenic food comes with its own set of advantages and disadvantages. Let's dive into these, shall we? On the pro side, we have quite a few compelling points. Firstly, transgenic food can lead to increased crop yields. Thanks to enhanced traits, farmers can produce more food, which is a significant benefit in a world where food security is a pressing issue. Secondly, by creating crops that can resist pests, we decrease the need for chemical pesticides, which is a win for both our health and the environment. Additionally, transgenic foods can be nutritionally enhanced. This means crops can be fortified with essential nutrients, offering a potential solution to nutritional deficiencies around the globe. Lastly, by reducing chemical use in farming, transgenic crops can minimize environmental impact and promote sustainable agriculture. On the flip side, there are some valid concerns. One of these is safety. The potential for allergenicity, unintended effects, and long-term health impacts means that rigorous safety assessments are vital. Environmental risks, such as cross-pollination with wild plants, development of resistant pests or weeds, and impact on biodiversity, also need to be addressed. Lastly, there are ethical issues to consider. These include corporate control of seeds, patenting of genetic material, and farmer dependency on biotech companies. Given these pros and cons, how are transgenic foods regulated? Transgenic crops, by their very nature, are bound by rigorous regulations and must undergo comprehensive testing and regulatory review before they can be commercialized. Guidelines and regulations, however, differ from country to country. The development and utilization of transgenic foods are not mere scientific endeavors, but also subjects of robust scrutiny, regulatory oversight, and public debate. These revolve around safety, environmental impact, ethical aspects, and consumer choice. Advocates of transgenic foods argue that these genetically modified crops can provide solutions to agricultural challenges and contribute to the sustainability of food production. However, Naysayers express concerns over safety, potential environmental risks, and the broader societal implications. So the question remains, what exactly are these regulations? Regulations? To begin with, many countries have made it mandatory to label transgenic food products. This means that any food item on your grocery store containing genetically modified ingredients must be clearly marked. This regulation empowers consumers, allowing them to make informed purchase decisions. Alongside this, there are stringent safety assessments by regulatory agencies, evaluating transgenic crops for potential impacts on human health, the environment, and food safety. The process is comprehensive and painstaking, aiming to ensure that these genetically modified foods are as safe to eat as their traditional counterparts. The world of transgenic, a fascinating and intricate one. As we delve deeper and gain understanding, one fact stands out. Transgenic foods form a significant part of our current food system. That's it for today's video on transgenic food. If you found this informative and interesting, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Medicine Health 360. We strive to bring you latest and systemic medical and health knowledge with a simple approach for better health and a better life. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic, so don't hesitate to share them in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.